Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we went and met Isabel, the Selûnite cleric who is establishing the protective bubble around the Last Light Inn. And upon getting a blessing from her that we don't actually need, um, a guy with wings showed up, who apparently she knew. Marcus, I think his name was, who was turned by the Absolutes, and we had to fight him to protect Isabel, because if Isabel is knocked out and captured, then the bubble around the entire inn goes down and everybody here will die. So we don't want that to happen.
It'll need to.
So we were able to successfully defend her, and we need to head to Moonrise. Unfortunately, Mole has been captured. We'll have to try and find her. And, yeah, we're pretty much ready to head out. But what I want to do before we do that is go back to camp. And I want to swap out some party. We're going to keep Shadowheart in the party because I think it makes sense from a story perspective to keep her here, and she's our cleric, so it's kind of hard to take her out.
Hey, soldier.
But we will give Karlak a break.
Really? Really?
Yep.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
You'll be fine. And Lae'zel. So give her a break.
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Sounds good.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Maybe not, but we're going to do it anyway.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
All right. Now, is it going to be Gale and Will? Actually, you know what? No. Astarion.
So, the untouchable Karlak is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it.
Probably.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
All right. We're going to have to level you up. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep him a bard or turning him into something else. We don't need Speak with Dead. Feign Death, no. Bestow Curse. Confusion, Dimension Door, Freedom of Movement, Greater Invisibility. Plant Growth, Hypnotic Pattern, Stinking Cloud, Cloud of Daggers. Transform a creature into a harmless sheep. You can't kill it while it's polymorphed, because that's what it was saying there. The sheep's hit points drop to 0. The target reverts to its original form with its original hit points. And that would basically take one particular enemy out of the fight. Snap ability, an ally out of any stun, difficult terrain, can't slow them down, and they can't be magically paralyzed or restrained. The target is restrained by non-magical means. It can spend 1.5 meters of movement to free itself. Until long rest. It's not a concentration, but does cast a level 4 spell slot. Let's go with freedom of movement. That should be fine. Oh, no, I accidentally canceled it. Heat metal. Whispers. No. We're good. All right. So, Gale or Will? You know what? We haven't done much with Will, so let's bring Will out.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
Alright. The cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Floric confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Can we trust Floric?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
Alright. The cult must have some reason for taking your father, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
Join up.
That's the spirit.
Alright, and you need a level. Let's see, what do we got? Hunger of Hadar, that's a really nice spell. You know what, let's just take it. Yep, we haven't had him in a minute. Fire Shield, Wall of Fire. Blight, that does a ton of damage. It's necrotic. Though, I like the idea of Fire Shield. Let's go with Fire Shield. Eldritch Invocations. You can inscribe magical rituals in your Book of Shadows. Gain the Ray of Sickness, Chromatic Orb, and Silence spells. You can cast these spells once per long rest, and they don't expend any spell slots when cast. That is really nice. Polymorph. In fact, we're just gonna take it. Once per long rest, so we can't just go crazy on him. But Chromatic Orb hits pretty hard. Ray of Sickness is not bad either. And Silence is also very nice.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Alright, do these guys have... They have the Pixie Blessing. Alright, good. So we don't need to reapply that. And they have the Selûnite Blessing as well. Perfect.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
Blood, this is heavy.
And for some reason, we're not getting his voice
I've always
lines.
had a soft spot for the confident ones.
Our asses.
They always disappoint, though.
Alright. The other thing I need to take a look at is... gear. Let me just check the quartermaster for a second. All right. Well, nothing that I can afford.
Find a way
And
forward.
anyway, in any case. All right. So I want to head to Moonrise Towers first.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Yep, and also we're not getting any voice lines from Astarion as well. That's unfortunate. Something must be bugged.
Interesting. I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Let's see. Can I jump over there? Yes. Hammergrim Mist Amulet. Fog Cloud. Not that useful for me. I mean, the rope we can take. It's worth selling at least. That's a lot of rope.
looks empty. Prime spot for an ambush.
Well, hello there.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Breathe deep and move.
Alright, back off. Let's see. Can we engage them without triggering their ambush? Let's see. Oh, Will, you need to use Armor of Agathis and bind your packed weapon. There we go. Hail of Thorns. Hunger of Hadar. I can get 3 of them in it. Do so.
Taking my time.
All right, we're in it. Why do I have disadvantage?
Can't slow down.
Too dark. I don't have disadvantage on you. Force them to come to us. Three to 18 damage per turn. We need to, that's concentration. Be more than 5 meters away from the creature will break the... Okay. Or we can just try and kill them. Yeah, I'm not getting, like, any sound effects off of Will. Alright, I got 2 of them held. Very nice.
Need to act fast.
Sunbeam. Kill it. I'm going to use defensive attack in this instance. Action surge. And they're held. Oh, you teleported him all the way over there? Can I get... Missed. And definitely having some sound effects issues. And we're being garroted as well. And did you disarm? You did. Flourish.
What's the plan? Got to move.
Alright, come on, Sacred Flame. Work. Very good. Alright, let's take advantage of this hold person. All right. Wounds ensnaring strike. Oh, I should have put Long Strider on everybody. We can do that, though. All right. Frightened. Good hit. Poison spray. All right, good work. Astarion. Astarion, have you drink a potion.
I've got a long road ahead. How much farther can I go?
That might be worth a look. Better make camp
Oh,
soon.
what's
A while
that?
before there's another chance to rest.
No, we're good. We're good. A potter's chest key. Interesting. And there's the potter's chest. What do we have? A note. Moon Maiden. Moon Maiden. Protect those of us who could not turn from you, no matter the consequences in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother, Halfred, in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. So we have an idol.
Seluna idol, really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
I'm in need of money. Luminous gloves. Where he deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. Strength saving throws +1. That would probably be good for Lae'zel. Send them to Lae'zel. Alright. Something is up with these torches. Continual flame. Enveloped in flames that produce no heat and never seem to die out.
Just another crate.
Probably not a good idea to put those out. True Soul Coreless. No parasite in that True Soul.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Unfortunately, we're not getting into the banter. Asherak. Ikaron. Memnos. This is where a bunch of the tieflings died. Rachel. Zeph. Kaldani. Well, we'll take what we can get. Alright, just keep proceeding south.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
What about a hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh, apparently?
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm. The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
A dead Githyanki. Inscribed Githyanki. A Githyanki short sword. What does this say? A map has been etched onto this intricate disc. The Risen Road winds through a mountain pass. Within the hills is nestled a sizable temple. Within the temple, the Githyanki people have established a stronghold. Pictographs reveal their mission to retrieve a polyhedric relic on behalf of the Githyanki Queen. Yes, we have been there. Letter of Surrender. General Ketheric Thorm, it is with heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justiciar army under unanimous agreement. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it. So states our code, and so here have we acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues, but they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wraithwind, and indeed of the great loss of life this war will visit upon the Sword Coast and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, so let it be done. Kelvin Arunson on behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies. Two words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. And here is a big old wall of darkness. Alright. But I think we're at the end of this episode. So we'll proceed into the deeper dark as we make our way to Moonrise Towers next episode. And we'll see what we find when we get there. But for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.